that's all set up. I think that would be better. But pretty much just straight continuing from where we were. I apologise for the bit of the interruption there at the start. Invitation pending, so I'm guessing he's not ready. Morning, man. I sent you an invite.
There's a good chance our target
Yeah.
will split up in order to evade us. The more locations on the map are the most likely areas where we'll find them. Be careful, as they have many supporters in the area that are more than willing to die for their cause.
Yeah. That's all good. I am as well. Yeah, I'm just continuing where I left off. I took a moment to go make a drink and do a few other things before I... Because sadly the game crashed from the last one.
Mech warrior, I see.
Yeah.
Blazing target with tag.
Yeah. That was worth it.
Target is down. Clear the area. That mech is about to go.
Well, the old movies were more about dialogue than flashy effects than they are now.
Target is lit with tag.
It was pretty good for its time, yeah. But sadly, it wasn't a mainstream thing though either. That's why they did go bust. Like, in the Japanese market, that would have killed, but like in the Western audience, they didn't have the same sort of mentality.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point. Marking that target with tag.
Thank you, I do enjoy a good tag. Yeah, the accent sort of got you.
Subtrade.
Hey man, hope you're having a good day. I am in game, but you should be able to join. Yep, and I dumped you in the Atlas, so all round mech. To all the people watching, I've got Izzy playing with me. I will link his channel later. Feel free to check him out. He's a bit of a mech warrior buff as well. I think the one you'll have to wait for is something more like Gundam live action coming out from Japan or something. But I think we'll need a bit better in the CGI. Just to show the speed aspect. Like they did good with, what was it, Pacific Rim, in showing the power and the size, but not so much the speed. Yeah, but then they have to sort of start building a franchise as well if they want to be doing that. Because if they get too much technical in it, it's...
I started playing MW the other day and I really liked the combat, but the constant repairing and waiting for weapon changes annoyed me. Also,
adjust it as you need. I'm not fussed about the Atlas. Yeah. Try to repair. I'm going to reply to a comment if you don't mind for a second. Try to repair in repair sectors. It'll keep your costs down. If you can find an ECM mech fairly early on, it'll help disrupt enemy weapon systems. That'll also reduce your repair cost. But it does get easier as you play. You will build up a stock of weapons and be able to repair really easily. Alright, we're good. Thanks, man. I'm not sure if you have your voice set up to record, but it's like trying to answer a comment and talking to someone at the same time.
can't he join? Emoji face with tears of joy.
It is a fairly good mech, the Atlas. Like, it's got a bit for every range. It is a custom design though. Like, I don't think any in the store actually come like that. You're good. I've got them all under the ECM. Like, that's why they've got that radio wave. They will struggle to hit a lot of us.
It's suggesting that I need to download the PS4 version to join you guys. Emoji face with tears of joy.
I don't think you have to.
What I want me is some Timberwolf laugh.
Oh, I'm not fussed about salvage. Like, yeah. It's pretty rare now that I even find a mech that I don't have.
Well-placed kill shot.
Not so fussed about him. Yeah, he's just got the long-range missiles now, that's it. Otherwise a little short-range laser, but yeah, that's nothing.
Tracking tag target. Firing. Threat eliminated.
I wouldn't stress that Sorka's pretty much gone. I think, unless there's one hiding, that should be extraction. There's one hiding. Where is the little bugger? Ah, he's here. I have the Beagle active probe on this thing as well, so it helps to spot enemies.
I saw a video the other day where the guy was piloting a Marauder mech. Do you know if that's a mod or can you eventually get clan mechs?
You can get the Marauder mech. Clan mechs are not released, so you can't get, say, the Mad Cat or something, but you can certainly get the Marauder. We are off to extraction. We're good. I will say enemies do hate ECM mechs though, because it disrupts them so much.
Neat. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, mate. I have been meaning to do some tutorials on Mech Warrior, I just haven't quite got there yet. Life plays a big part. Never enough time in the day. Yeah, we wouldn't have really had many more enemies coming in. I wish you could, but no. Yeah. I wish they had a proper drop pod rather than the one we get. It's being able to take in 2 Lancers would be nice. Being able to take a mech over when you join someone else in co-op would be awesome as well. Pity. Pity.
Also, just wanted to say that I found your Deathwing tutorials extremely useful. I am now level 280 and can solo NM somewhat effectively, so am.
That's cool, mate. I'm glad to hear that. The Deathwing videos have been some of my most popular. Yeah. Yes, Space Hulk Deathwing. The first-person shooter, not the... yeah. Yeah, not tactics. That's entirely possible, man. Unless I haven't looked it up in the past 6 months, but I should still hold the world record for a couple of the chapters on Space Hulk Deathwing for the PS4.
Yeah, can't he join you guys because it's still suggesting me to download the PS4 version, emoji face with tears of joy.
Hold on. I was myself for a long time, and then they started...
Yes. At first I found it hard to believe that dying after getting relics was more profitable.
Um, I don't find dying for relics profitable. I tend to just run Chapter 6 if I'm trying to make XP on Deathwing. That's the easiest way, because I can do it in under 10 minutes anyway. But for you, Izzy, yeah, I was into 40k for ages. Once they started price gouging, I sort of swapped more into D&D and things like that. I still like painting models, so that's why I swapped to D&D. A lot cheaper, and I get to sit around a table with friends and just have a blast, you know? And I still wanted to keep that aspect. Yep. Select your mech and we're good to go, man. If you're happy to wait, Rogue Trickster, you can join us whenever. Otherwise, do you have the PS5 version, Izzy? No. Izzy's on PS4 as well, so yeah. Just someone else wanted to join, but has to download the PS4 version for some reason. Probably because it's not as backward compatible or something, I don't know.
Are you excited about Dark Titan or Space Marine 2?
I am excited about Space Marine 2. I don't think they got the same voice actor.
Yeah,
but
I might need to re-download it then.
the original Space Marine was an awesome game. It really was. Yeah, that I was a big fan of the multiplayer. I used to run around with the jump jets and the thunder hammer. Yeah, that was great. Yep. Yeah. So that's why I'm excited for Space Marine 2, but I'm not sure how good it'll be. So like apprehensive at the same time. Yeah, sounds about right. So what is a... yeah, it was a good game. Do you want a Warhammer, a Mauler, a Kintaro, or an Assassin, or an Archer? There... Take the Archer.
I can understand the skepticism. I truly hope they don't mess it up. It has so much potential.
Yep, I'll set you up with the Archer. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like,
Hey man.
I try not to buy
Got
games
you on in the
anymore just for their
background. Where
name.
could I work?
Thanks, MDN. I hope you're having a good day, man.
Don't forget to like everyone.
Our employer has called upon us to move to the Morton Point.
You should have lasers, a tag, and the missiles should be individual.
Found at the Morton
I think.
location. Let's get moving.
Feel free to change it if you need in weapon grouping.
Looks like we found a place, Commander.
Visual confirmation on our mercenary forces. Glad you could make it, Commander. Intel has our bogies coming in any second now. Hope you came prepared.
Ooh, I like this defensive position. We got lots of water.
Like the minute I joined Smile.
We'll be able to keep cool mechs around here, man. They've got literally a moat around the entire place. You're well above me, aren't you? Somewhere, yeah.
Entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
You're behind. You are behind.
Enemy forces closing in.
Target acquired.
Mech forces behind us. Yep.
Target acquired.
Precision shot took its head right off.
Tag's one that increases your missile lock on. Keep it on for as long as possible.
System offline.
Worth it. Yeah, you
Tango down.
Acquired.
yes.
Target destroyed.
Yes, but then it will substantially increase your lock on. You'll see 3 like triangles around your crosshairs that turn red.
Enforcer.
See you later, AC-10. And I'm just going to keep going. Now I'll break because you'll have to torso.
Engaging laced target. Tango down.
Recon reports additional forces entering the engagement
What
area.
we got?
Commander. Be on the lookout for them.
Acquired.
I'll save your missiles on these, I got them. Or not.
Hostile neutralized. Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
New target Dervish.
That Archer is the hero variant. It's pretty good. I'm way out of range. Needed that extra 100. There we go.
Headshot without extra stabilization. Impressive.
Why, thank you, Major.
New target Orion.
Orion, Jaeger, and Marauder.
New target Jaegerman.
You're all good with the Marauder?
Acquired.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Hey you. Time to die.
I didn't manage to understand the weapon reloads.
Target acquired.
I may be dumb, but I wish the tutorial had gone over weapon swapping and reloading.
Yeah, it's not that intuitive. on some of the descriptions and things. That is for sure. I tend to go for a faster fire rate on a lot of my weapons.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object.
That's why I use the ER short burst, for instance, rather than, say, a PPC. Because it'll just keep pounding away. Damn ballistics.
Well-placed kill shot.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
That's just ammunition.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
Target acquired. New target, Raven.
Coordinating our attack.
Nice kill. Pity we lose all that salvage.
Yeah, they're only lights.
New target, Thunderbolt.
I'm going to move in on the Thunderbolt.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Careful punching it. Oh, that wasn't you. Sorry. You can't punch. You're driving a archer. Duh. No, that's okay. It was completely my fault.
Another Mech kill for me.
New
The
target.
area is taking a beating, Commander. Don't give them the opportunity to cause any more harm.
Yes, the little pain.
Nice work. Your down target is about to go critical.
Well done, Commander. The area is secure.
Yeah. Missions tend to fly by pretty quickly, especially when you got a couple of pilots, not just one. Of course, you won't give me the LBX as well. See, that's what I like about the ECM systems. It really does help keep the costs down on repairs. Yeah, I'm just going to repair here, won't take too long.
In my opinion, the mecha genre needs more love nowadays. I wish we had more games like Gundam Federation vs. Scene, Journey to Jaburo and Zappen.
It would certainly be nice to see more mech games. I would like to see a redone Zoids game, or something like that. Taking the mech genre in a different way, having animal-style mechs rather than humanoid. I think that could be kind of cool too. Although it might be a little bit power rangey. Well, it's true, like I realise that, but it depends on if they're more faithful to the Zoid style, or, you know, the anime style or the cartoony style. Select whatever mech you would like.
Or a Centaurian mech LOL.
I can actually advance time now, like before we were in a pre-mission thingy. Yeah, it's fine. I will lose the Mauler.
Wow, Zoids would be awesome. I only played a turn-based one many years ago. Also, Robotech, by the love of God.
Yeah, ready whenever you are, man. Yeah, I played some of the old Zoid game on the handheld. They were pretty good, but yeah, a redone one would be nice. You stream more on Twitch than YouTube, don't you, Izzy? Yeah.
This one is a real piece of work. It's no wonder someone wants them dead. They were last spotted at the locations marked on your map. Once the job is done, head to the evac points before those sheltering the target get wind of what we're up to here. There's a strong likelihood we'll find one of our hidden assets on this mission. I've marked the possible location for it on your map.
That's what we're here for, the hidden asset.
I'm not seeing our targets at this location. Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there. Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now. We're approaching the location of our hidden asset. It must be nearby.
My target is lit with tag.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup
Thank you.
operation.
Alright, now on to the mechs.
What we're after, bringing it aboard the Leopard.
Yes. I hate the Leopard, man.
Firing on painted target.
Like, why couldn't they give us a dropship?
Target mech down. Engaging tag to mark the target.
Get out of my way. You're Blackjack.
Tag paying locked. Engaging.
Marking target with tag.
There they are, Commander. Take them out, and let's get the hell out of here.
Yep, that I will.
Target destroyed.
Marine. Yeah, you guys can finish up with the rest of that.
Gigantic drive on the PS2. Highly recommended if you can get your hands on it, by whatever means necessary. Wink.
Worth it? No, not worth it. Didn't get the headshot.
Target is painted with tag.
No stress. I'm trying to keep my tag between as many as possible.
Racist target acquired. Firing.
Hey, you. Stand still.
Could use the hand over here.
Not you. Talking to the mech in front of me. Sorry. You're doing well, man. Like, no stress with you. Sometimes I forget and
have
I
to
will
get
talk to
going
myself.
now. Nice watching, Drake. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in, man. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll catch you sometime soon, I'm sure. Hey, you. Oh, nice headshot.
Nice work. Your down target is about to go critical.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Alright, where is he?
Awesome.
Of course he's in an awesome.
Enemy destroyed.
Keep that arm protected. Good. That's okay. Keep the arm protected. Alright, I forced him way back. Yeah, his back should be exposed to you now. Pretty freaking close to it.
Threat removed.
Primary target is down. Kill confirmed. Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive.
So my Kintaro lost his arm. You bastards. That's all good.
Target acquired.
I try not to let the AI drive the Kintaro too often. Or mechs like the Kintaro. Expensive weapon systems in the arm, they are never useful.
Component lost. Can't take
Ooh.
much longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna trigger in a second.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
New target quick draw. Target acquired.
Bit of an expensive loss. But that's just, yeah. As long as the pilot doesn't die, I'm all good. I think so. A lot of salvage, I think. From there, it's just whatever. Okay, so I got to go down there, which means go away. Never let the AI drive the Kintaro again. You like those, so I will. You like the archers, don't you? That's the one with all the. Yeah. I'm not sure which one is which. The Mauler could be set up with missiles if you wanted. I think they're large lasers, so I'd need to check. I tend to... no, that would be on the torso, I think. Look, I was setting up the archer.
They're too expensive to repair after the battle. Emoji face with tears of joy.
Yeah, 2 medium lasers, yeah. Not small lasers. Small lasers are a bit of a difference. Like, you could swap it out for, I think, 15s? No, just the 10s, yeah. You could also trade it, probably trade it out for Gauss or something like that as well. There is other Mauler versions in the thingy. And we are out of here and on to the next mission. Openly hostile right now, that's fine. That means I take money and damage. One of the archers is up and running. Yeah, otherwise you can take whatever you want, really. I brought out a second one because you did like it with all the missiles. The Stalker's not bad as well if you do want to set up a missile variety of that. Yeah, that's not really too much of a problem. I'm only actually training those pilots. I've got backups of level 60s. I keep enough pilots for 2 full Lancers in the hopes that they will one day give me an actual drop pod rather than the Leopard. Yeah. That's probably why our cost for the mercenary unit is so high, because of the Leopard.
Based on the pattern of previous attacks, we're expecting raids to potentially take place out on this agricultural facility. Stay sharp and expect the worst. We're at target location, and not a moment too soon. Nothing on scopes at the moment, but don't get comfortable. Hostiles have been reported in the area. That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Excuse the background noise.
Welcome to the party. We usually handle our own affairs around here, but not this time. Not going head to head with a bunch of angry battle mechs, so thanks for the assist. Get yourselves sorted and I'll let you know if I detect any hostiles incoming. Targets identified. Tango assigned.
Target acquired.
Engaging.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location. Stay frosty, Commander. You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Centurion.
Gotta love the 90Ks on the Centurion D, don't you? I'm just watching him avoid all the fire. Let's get rid of that cannon. Thank you. From there, I'm not fussed about him. Let's focus on the rest.
Take care guys, I'm going to get off then.
Not a prob. You have a good day, man. Yeah, worth it on that one. Cicada with Ultra.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Target destroyed. New target, Charger.
That's odd.
Engaging laced target.
Pre-charges.
Well placed kill shots.
Hit the second one in the head if you can, he's pretty much lost it.
Target acquired.
And I should be finishing up with the third momentarily as soon as he turns around and stops facing his back towards me.
Yeah, nice shot. Focus.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
New target, Blackjack.
Really just blackjack.
On your target.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ah, yeah, well, it's very common for me to lose an arm.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target Battlemaster. Target acquired.
Let's help you out with some of that weaponry, shall I?
Tango eliminated.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander. Let's take that tank apart.
Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired.
Shared target identified.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target Grasshopper. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Good work. That seems to be the lot of them. You've saved lives today, but more importantly, the food source fed thousands across this star system.
Battlemaster did his job. Although it was heavily damaged, it only lost one large laser. I'm not sure if you saw how much damage it actually took, but... all that salvage and nothing to spend. Like, yeah, it certainly wouldn't have held up much longer. Star map. Time. Excuse me. Time to jump. Or... that gets me 55. Sure, we'll go there for once. quick stop off to repair in an actual repair zone after that one, and then straight back into the next mission. So, I'm not essentially doing much other than just killing mechs and hunting for new mechs. Which sadly is rare that I find. Much better cost. Cantina, anything good? It's possible, but unlikely, and I don't see anything better for the moment. Afternoon there, or early morning? Morning. Yeah. I am heading well towards the evening here now. What is it? 7:30. I like to run combined lances rather than just straight assault lances. It seems to work better for me. Like, I know everybody's all about the assaults, but yeah, I like some speed in my lances, that's for sure. Again, select whatever mech you want. Like, yeah. If you want me to go to a industrial sector or some point and pull something out of storage, let me know. Like, yeah, I'm happy to. Yeah, that's fine. It's not a bad mech. Like, I do like the dual Ultra ACs. Like that. Apart from the weapon jamming, but like if you can get a good roll on that, that can be some serious damage output real quick. So if that's the case, what if I go... That still gets me underweight. Perfect. Right, that Mauler does not have the best armor, but it is a brute up close and personal.
Not far from the landing zone is Tai-E Jules Tanaka, the commanding officer of a Curitan elite strike team. He's leading his troops under disguise in hopes of triggering a full-blown war between Marek and Steiner. You need to eliminate him and his troops in order to fully bury this plot.
Have you sort of noticed how I always like to play the distraction and flank around, turning their torsos?
Target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
It's good times when you get a good lineup of them. You can almost make them fall like dominoes.
Target is lit with tag. Uploaded to the Hornet combine.
New target rifleman. Keep critical.
Painting hostile with tag.
Should have been worth it.
Target acquired.
Just go down, my mate.
Well placed kill shot.
Target
The Panther's just got the SRMs. I made sure to take out that PPC before I even crossed the hill.
destroyed. Target
Marking that target with tag.
target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target Battlemaster. Target acquired.
Here they all are.
Lens target received.
Whoops, wrong one.
Lacing target with tag.
Yeah, that one, boys. Alright, cool. Pivot turn.
Lace target acquired. Firing.
Target acquired. Keep critical. Incoming missile.
Fine, I'll move. If you're gonna shoot me in the back.
Target dragon. Heat critical.
No, not you, the enemy. Like, I was the one standing behind, directly behind that Kintaro.
System offline.
Correct it. Soon this no-good outlander will fall.
It's always that arm. You'll pay for that.
Nice shot. Focus.
Good work, Commander. It seems like you may have very well prevented a full-scale war. It's rare that we can feel good about this job, but I think today is one of those exceptions.
Heat
We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
critical.
Just one more little pop in the head.
Target destroyed.
Firing on painted target. Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, we should have extra missile support from the ship.
Target destroyed.
My long range is a little bit reduced. That's okay, the Battle Master's here.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
Target acquired.
See what I mean? They hate the ECM mechs. They will focus fire them to death. They really will. Like, he just completely ignored all three of you.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Cargo acquired.
Should have made a good profit on that one. It is. I do like the Ultra ACs, like that fire rate. And then the SRMs, once you get close, to really just crack them open. I like the Franken mechs or the zombie mechs a fair bit, where most of the weapons are in the torsos rather than in the arms. Oh, pity I don't have the salvage points because there's some nice level 4 gear. That's the last one here. I could do that. Be a nice payout. But no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that variety too. I'm not seeing any more there. So it's all the way down to Peabody. Okay. Peabody is right. Stuff it. It's a little bit out of the way, but it'll get everything repaired quicker. Yeah, you can feel free to paint the mechs as well if you want, man. As I always say, I represent the Grey Death Legion, if they had survived. Because sadly, they did not. Anything good? Nah, not really. So then... trying to look for some work on the way to the next mission. Starting to think I'll just have to bite the bullet and... do you want to do any upgrades to that archer? Feel free if you want, or the mauler or something like that. Yeah, just giving you that option. Yeah. I try to set most of my mechs as kind of all-rounders to a certain extent, but they each have their place in the lance. Like the Atlas has got an all-round weapon system for all ranges, but he tends to end up being the tank in the lance sort of thing. That's all good, man. I do try to keep the missions rolling as much as possible when I'm streaming, so that there's not too much downtime as well.
Heavy weather warning is in effect, Commander. Your visibility will be compromised out there.
You still happy with the Mauler? Actually, yeah, it's going to take a few seconds. I can probably skip the quick draw and maybe put on... Yeah, that's better. You're going to beat me because I'm loading for free. Seems as they won't let you go, the second pilots take care of the AI. Whatever it is. Oh, game crash, man. Yeah. That's all good. I'll catch you later. And, yeah, I'll